So, back to the Spiritual Chronicles. As I was saying, and when I was talking about it on that last past video, we had gotten into the fact that many things are not natural, and I'm sure you all are probably saying, what is natural? I'm asking myself the same question, but I know some things are very, very unnatural. And most of the things that you see out in nature has definitely been manipulated by man. I will say what is natural is a canvas. The canvas is very much natural. I'm looking over here. The canvas is very much nature itself, but anything painted on it to me is unnatural. Now that's just the way I've seen things because, not only seen things, but definitely the spirits have revealed some things to me because, and I'm going to talk about a lot of this stuff because this is Spiritual Chronicles. This is just me talking to you about some things that I have definitely, consulted with the spirits and they've shown me, revealed me, just reach way back into my ancestry, which we all have ancestry, so you can reach in there and you can get some information out there and see what's going on. But you know, looking at some things, like some of these fruits that are created are definitely not natural. They're definitely man-made, manipulated foods, um, genetically modified foods, and to eat them is to make a part of yourself not natural. Um, they're right at this point. They are creating cyborgs in people. People are becoming cyborgs. Cyborgs are able to be programmed. They're nothing but robots and slaves, and that's definitely the next level that we are being taken to. The next level. That's what we're going to. That's what we are right now, and we're going further into that. Just look at the way the people around us act right now. They're not even acting. People are not acting natural. People are not acting civilized. People are not acting human. And it's got to be a reason for this. You know what I'm saying? When they go in there, I don't know if any of you all ever heard of GMO foods, genetically modified foods, so that you all can have some information where you can go out and do some research on your own, so you won't just say, "Oh, she's just talking off the top of her head, just making up some shit." You can actually go and do your own research to see what I'm talking about. When I talk about genetically modified foods, where they go in a laboratory and manipulate the DNA and rewrite the DNA and actually serve it to the public to eat. Now, don't you not realize that you are what you eat? If you're eating it, you become a part of it. It becomes a part of you. And if something has been rewritten in a particular DNA of fruit or whatever, and you consume it, don't you begin to allow that scientist to rewrite your DNA too? Is that natural? How would that cause a human to act when that DNA is being manipulated like that? So that's why you see all of these flesh-eating zombies, and that's why you see these people that are heartless and eating the brains of children and just doing some horrific things out there. These people are programmed. When you eat this type of food, and then you have some things that's within inside your body that they put in there for you to consume intentionally. Some like little tiny bots that they can actually program from wherever they are sitting at right this moment. And it's just like a kill switch. They can shut you off just like they can a robot, and that's what they're creating. Cyborgs. We are becoming cyborgs, drones, ants. This is going to be, before it's over with, a race of slaves. And I'm not talking about the slaves that they talked about in the 1800s and the ones of Moses in the Bible and stuff, y'all. I'm talking about slaves that are just like robots, can be controlled by some type of computer software. That's where we're on our way right now. Talking about the Chronicles, so everybody won't think that I'm getting off subject matter, but it's coming to a time where human beings, and I know people oh, this all this bad news, bad news. These are things that you need to be aware of. Why and what does this have to do with magic? Because you are going to have to be oiled up and anointed with protection oil, guys. You got to be. I look at a lot of these celebrities and stuff. A lot of them need to turn to practitioners of hoodoo, witchcraft, for protection. We have to go back to the spirit religion, folks. Turn back to go back to the spirits. They can protect you when nothing else will. When all else fails, you better know yourself some magic. That's why I'm talking about this situation right here, right now. Because this fixing to get to a point you ain't gonna even have controls of your thoughts, your emotions, let alone what you're going to do for the day, what you want to think about for the day, what you want to eat for the day, where you're going to go for the day, because they're going to be controlling it. They will be controlling all of that. Okay? That's what I want to say. So you're going to have to make some pacts with some of these ancestors and some of these spirits that are around you so that you can be cared for. You can be taken care of. This is going to be a time where it's going to be some food shortages, water shortages, especially water shortages. And you're going to have to be able to call out into the wilderness on a genie to come to your rescue and bring you an oasis of water. I mean, it's going to be crazy, y'all. That's why I'm talking about this. Because you need to know about this and you need to stop ignoring this. Um, this place, this landscape of slave bodies that's fixing to get ready to take over this particular, whatever we are living on. Because I'm beginning to wonder about everything. I'm questioning everything. I question history. I question geography. I question astrology. I question everything. How do I know if I cannot prove for myself that that little light that I see in the sky is a star in another planet or whatever? We don't really know what those are. You know, I've talked, and I hate to spoil it for you because you may have it in your mind what you think it is, but I've talked to my spirits, and they told me that they're actually craft or space stations. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't want to get too far off the subject matter. I want to come back to what I was talking about, this big, huge body of slaves that are fixing to take over this whole scape of where we live in, this huge matrix that we are living in. We can't see or touch half of what's inside of it. There's going to be a race of humans that are going to be infertile. They're not. If y'all look around you, you don't see many babies being born. I'm only talking about here in the southeast because I can't talk about anything else. I can only talk about this little tiny bacterium that I'm living on right now, and you just really don't see any babies being born. Why? Because everybody is being made infertile. How? What are you drinking? What's in your water supply, and who put it in there? What are you breathing? What airplane is flying over your head? What kind of aerosol are they spraying? Planes shouldn't fly too low over your rooftop unless they want to drop something on it. I told y'all about one video where we actually saw like a tiny light drop from an airplane. And also I had the experience of hearing, and I didn't see it because I'm gonna be honest, but I saw the helicopter and I saw it pass by. You kind of you looking at you when you see this helicopter pass by, and it's real loud and it's kind of like it's over your roof, and I heard it. Okay, Well, I heard something drop on my neighbor's roof when it passed by. What are they dropping in your neighborhood? Okay. And they tell you that breast cancer has been around for so many years. Breast cancer is very new. Lung cancer, prostate cancer, skin cancers, they're very new. Very new. The reason why I'm onto this breast cancer thing is because they're actually packaging this disease up with a pink ribbon, like it's a pill or something, and it's ridiculous, and have people celebrating this and everything, and we know this is not natural. It has people acting unnatural. I'm really concerned right now, because I realize that people are buying into diseases, and as people are buying into diseases, and they furnish the money, they create avenues so that the same laboratory that created these diseases can have more money to create even more difficult diseases. It's really getting to be almost unreal. Sometimes I say, I wish I could wake up and just realize that what I am seeing and going through right now is a nightmare. Look, while I'm on diseases right now, I had wanted to talk about um diseases. One in particular, and I don't have much time. I want to get this jumped off so I can start it on the next video and have more time to talk about it, because I don't want to take a chance going over 15 minutes and losing anything, thought especially. I want to talk about sexually transmitted diseases. That's what I want to talk about. I want to get this jump started, guys. Sexually transmitted diseases are very unnatural. I know you're saying, well, why do you think they are? They do exist. Know that they have been biologically manipulated, okay? Biological warfare, guys. Biological warfare is at hand, okay? Any way you want to get a disease out there, all you got to do is rely on human contact, be that it be touch or just sexual. So I want to go into that, and I'm going to stop this. The next video is going to be about sexually transmitted diseases, the fact that it has been modified to a spiritual level, guys. You can't go to the doctor and get no antibiotics or no antifungals for this, okay? Because it's on a spiritual level, okay? We're going to talk about